Hello everybody, England out of the World Cup, and look, I'd like to say I'm devastated, but I'm not. I'll get over it very, very quickly because I've seen it before. Italia 90, Euro 96, World Cup 98, 2002, and 2002 is exactly how I feel. 2002, quarter-final against Brazil, great chance, half an hour to go, we're losing 2-1, but Ronaldinho gets sent off, and you think, you know what, win this game, you win the World Cup, and we bottled it. And here we are in 2022, 20 years later, quarterfinal of the World Cup. It's all mapped out in front of you like it was in 2022. You beat Brazil, you're probably going to win the World Cup in 2002. You beat France, you're probably going to win the World Cup in 2022. We played the better football. We scored one goal from a penalty and we missed one from the penalty. They created the better chances in open play, but we played better football. I'm not having this bollocks. Cancel the bloody open top tour bus. They lack something, and it's time to change. World Cup semi-final against Croatia, 1-0 up, bottled it. Euros final, 1-0 up, bottled it. France, get back to 1-1, get back to 2-2, bottled the penalty. There needs to be a change. Everyone gets on really well, and they're a great bunch of lads, and we all love each other. Well, maybe that's the fucking problem. Where's the cutting edge? We had that game, we had the momentum. You know when Kane made it 1-1? I was shouting, don't celebrate, get the ball, get the momentum going. It's a mentality thing. And look, I don't think France played better than us, but you can't argue with their mentality. It's this, they're so good in a tournament. Their mentality is so good. They don't panic, they keep going. I would have took Giroud off. He had a great chance that Pickford saved, and then he scored. Yeah, we look. It's disappointing. It's really disappointing, and you wonder how many times in your lifetime you're going to get that close to having a chance to win a World Cup. Brazil have gone out. That was a shock. Obviously, Spain have gone out. Germany have gone out. Portugal have gone out. They're all out. And they'll be wanting to come back for the next World Cup. So it's all right saying, oh, in the next World Cup we'll be stronger. But it's not like everyone else isn't going to be. How many of these opportunities are we going to squander? And we did squander it. And I think to myself, well, you know, we did play really well. But then I think, well, how many chances did we create? I don't remember any big chances that we created. And people would talk about the referee. We had 2 penalties. How many more are we going to have? You know, we had free kicks in good positions. How many more are we going to have? Like, we can't keep making excuses. We lack that cutting edge. We lack that winning mentality. It's time for Southgate to go, 100%. Now, the FA will probably keep him. Please riddle me this. With that quality of player, what could you get out of that? The simple thing for me with Southgate has always been he wouldn't get a job in the Premier League. This is the only thing the FA need to hear. Southgate would not get a job in the Premier League, and he's getting England to quarterfinals and semi-finals and playing well. Well, if he can't get a job in the Premier League, imagine getting a manager that would easily get a job in the Premier League to run England. Maybe we would win. You know, if we had a Deschamps instead of a Southgate, or a Pochettino instead of a Southgate, maybe we then do win the World Cup. Maybe we then do win the Euros, because we've bloody got the players. I thought Rice played well. Bellingham's been fantastic. Saka was superb. Kane will score your goals. You know, our fullbacks are pretty decent. We're well stacked there. Foden's fantastic. We've definitely got the players. We've got the squad. But I think we've got to change the coach, because this old happy clappy, we're all mates, we all like each other bullshit, it's not going to work. And I will not be partaking in, oh, well done, lads, you did really well. Quarter-final, fuck off. Like, sorry. No. It's the quarter-final of a World Cup. That's worse than what you did 4 years ago. So, no, there's no you did well. There's no we're so proud of you. You bottled it, basically. Absolutely bottled it. And, you know, how did we bottle it? Well, we missed the penalty, but we didn't create enough in open play, because I think we're too Kane-centric. We didn't really hurt France in the box. The only time we hurt them was when Saka or Bellingham or Foden ran at them. There wasn't enough pace to hurt Varane and Upamecano. They were comfortable with Harry Kane, who never had a real chance in the box. He's a penalty box striker who does fuck all in the box unless he has a penalty. He's a link-up striker, and there's nobody running in beyond. It was very obvious to me in the first half that we needed a bit of pace. I think Henderson, Bellingham and Rice was too much in that midfield. They played with Tchouaméni and Rabiot, and then Griezmann was an attacker. We played with Henderson, Bellingham and Rice. I think that was a mistake. I know it worked well against Senegal and it will work against Senegal, but against France, I think you need a little bit more support for Harry Kane, who just got isolated. We were good in the build-up, we had nothing in the box, and it's as simple as that. It's a hard loss to take, but I've taken them before. And you know, I would implore the youth who've not seen this sort of thing before to basically take on what the experienced England fan can say. We've done this time and time and time again. The manager's not right. Get a really top quality manager in before it's too late, because we've got some fantastic players, absolutely fantastic. Jude Bellingham's 19, Saka's young, Rashford's still relatively young. You know, we've got really, Declan Rice is still relatively young. You know, you've still got people like Mason Mount, Phil Foden's really young as well. We've got some fantastic players. Let's get a coach in who can coach them properly at the highest level. And Gareth Southgate can't do that. And I don't think the coaching team around Southgate can do that. And I am in no way want to say I told you so, but I've never been a big fan of Southgate. And I think, again, I'm sat here, and I won't say the words, but I'm sat here completely justified. I said this tournament for England doesn't start until the quarter-final, and it ends in the quarter-final. It starts on the same day it ends. Like, I don't think getting to the quarter-final was an achievement. What? Senegal, Iran, Wales and USA. And we didn't even beat USA. We play the first decent team and we get beat because we're naive. And that's what's happened. And we did play well. We did play well. But name me a big clear-cut chance that we missed. We didn't. I think Kane spun up a Meccano at 0-0 in the first half. But after that, with all the momentum, we didn't create enough chances. So, we need to make the change. For me, England is a bubble anyway. I don't really give a shit about England in the qualifiers. I don't think I give a shit a week before a tournament, and then the tournament happens and you get involved. But, you know, some fantastic players. I don't really have an issue with any of the players. There's no player in that team I feel like going, they're not good enough. You know, I thought Stones and Maguire dealt well with Giroud. I mean, you know, they never really got tested, Stones and Maguire, because we never really played a quick striker. So even they were fine in a back four, but no cutting edge, didn't create enough chances for me. And I think we needed to be braver. And I think the three midfielders was the mistake. You needed to get someone closer to Harry Kane. Griezmann was there getting close to Mbappe and Giroud. We needed a Griezmann tonight. And the stupid thing is, and I'll tell you this as well, we needed a Griezmann tonight. We played Henderson, Bellingham and Rice. We needed a Griezmann. You've got Conor Gallagher, Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, Mason Mount and James Maddison. We had 5 attacking midfielders and he didn't pick one of them. So for me, that's where it went wrong. And it's another tournament for many of us that we've seen before where England have bottled it, basically. So it's time for change. Let me know what you think in the chat. Would anyone keep Southgate? Because for me, it's time for change. That's the best thing England can take from this tournament. It's time for change. Thanks for watching.